Good morning, Facebook.
What's up, America?
How y'all are this morning? Did you wake up in a good mood? If you didn't, change your. That's a what do you call that? That's called a choice.
Yep.
Is that what it is? It's
I believe it's a choice.
It's a choice, yeah. Did you go outside this morning? Sure was nice. Did you exercise? That's rough.
Exercise my right to a burrito. I have every right to eat a free burrito. I mean, it wasn't free, but boy, that'd be nice. Say hello to Martha Zaratucci.
That's what I'm talking about.
Rebecca is on. Check out our new letters.
Hey,
look, you can actually read them. They're not. It's not NERC.
Who's on?
Rebecca's on.
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Mario.
All right, we got about 15 seconds. All right, good morning. It is 8:19 here in the Agriplex on Tuesday. New Music Tuesday. Going to have some new music to debut here in the 9 o'clock hour. Busy morning, though.
That's right.
Busy
I'm
morning.
telling you what, it's hot enough out there. It's going to be hot enough out there. You can fry an egg out there on the asphalt, but do not go out there and get it.
No.
If you do that, you liable to get run over.
That's right. 77 degrees currently. Going to head up to 99 degrees. Might as well just go ahead and call it 100.
Well, it's going to be close enough.
Yeah, it is. Like, so my OCD's been kicking anyway, so it's got to be a nice even number.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
So 100 degrees today for your high. It's summer. I mean, there's just no two ways around it. It's going to be that hot for the rest of, no matter what. It's going to bounce between 95 and 104 in the next couple months.
But you talk about hot. Let's talk about hot. I'll tell you what, them people up there in Congress, they're more entertaining. I'm telling you what, than a cage full of monkeys.
You know,
they get more entertaining by the day.
You know what's funny about all that is you try to stay on the positive side of it all, and get away from it. But sometimes it's just too much. It's too much as a person with an opinion, and it's hard, because
what the entertaining factor is. I thought, I was under the impression that when we voted for a person to go up there to Washington, that they would be up there taking care of business. Okay, and I don't understand what all this hate, grief, and discontent that they're shoveling out to each other and acting like a bunch of children when, us as Americans, they are in a leadership role for Americans. What are they showing us as leaders?
What they're showing us and what they're establishing is that they're not showing us anything. Who they're showing are our kids, though.
Yeah, that's.
And this goes back to the Florida shooting when the children were being used as pawns for political gain.
Right.
And they were too young and naive to notice that.
Right.
But that's where we're at. That's what's being showed. And you have what you talked about, because we both walked in this morning. You walked in this morning fired up, and I was already fired up. I caught poor Lynn Smith in here because he was doing his weekly recording, and he asked me how my day was. Let me tell you what, because he's a smart man and he understands. And I started going off and talking to him. He's like, yeah. But man, it's just it's irritating.
And it's aggravating that we have to deal with it, but it's also comical to see a bunch of full-grown adults acting like a bunch of children. I think we need to get 2 truckloads of them, pacifiers, and a truckload of Pampers, and send them up there to Washington for them people to go ahead and get you a pacifier and use some Pampers and start, go ahead and if you're going to act like you in the 3rd grade, you might as well look like you in the 3rd grade.
Well, exactly right. And what kills me is the impression that we are on the serious side of it. Is the impressions that they're putting out there. It drives me nuts because I don't understand it. I don't understand who these people are. These political folks a lot of times have handlers. They have people who, hey man, think that's a good idea? Yeah. I think you should do that. And I know we all know Trump doesn't give a darn then that's I ain't talking about him.
Now we're not talking
I'm
about
talking about
president.
because I'm talking about everybody else.
Right.
And this is not a liberal, independent, democratic, conservative, Republican. It's none of that. That's not even what I'm talking about either.
Let's take care of business.
I'm talking about a human person who is calling, let's say Maxine Waters, for example, Representative Maxine Waters in Congress, calling for she didn't say harm, but she said
outright aggravation of
harassment and embarrassment
people.
of people who don't believe the way I believe.
Yeah, isn't that called bullying?
In my opinion, that's a definition of bullying.
Well, in this world, don't we have zero tolerance?
And we do it definitely. We do it at schools.
What would happen if you was at school, and you got up front of class and said, "All right, everybody that don't look like me, I want y'all to start picking on them."
Well, you're gone.
They'd be saying, "Now, Jeff, we want you to call your mama and have her come up here and get you and take you home." And
that's what I'm saying. It's so we go with the whole. All right, there's a school election going on. I'm the school president. I got somebody running against me.
Sure.
And I'm saying, listen, Joe over there, he doesn't believe the way we do to my followers. So you make sure every chance you get, the people who are going to vote for him, you push them around a little bit, you make fun of them, and you call them names, and you get them downtrodden. That way, they won't even want to vote, and I'll win.
I thought we were supposed to lift each other up here in America.
We'd be expelled in a heartbeat with that. If we were in school, our children.
Oh, but let's take it out of school. Let's go to Congress.
Now
we get away with it.
Now let's become adults.
Yeah, we can get away with it in Congress.
Let's become leaders.
Yeah, leaders. Yeah,
that's the key. These are our leaders.
They're not my leaders.
No, they're not.
Because come November, the power of the pen is fixing to strike. I mean, I'm tired of it. I'm sure everybody else is, and it's really entertaining because it's the entertainment factor is there because you get to watch a lot of full-grown adults act like a bunch of children.
Right.
And that's what's so funny.
And I'll tell you what I did. And I've never done this before, but I went to the change.org because I see it all the time. People petition for all kinds of stuff. And this is not, and don't get it twisted out there if you're listening to it, but you can go to our Facebook page at KRUN 1400 AM and find this petition. But I set up a petition for the removal of Maxine Waters from Congress. Now, I'm one person in Ballinger, Texas, and it's not necessarily even about the accomplishment of it. It was the fact that I put my pen where my mouth's been running.
You basically voiced your opinion.
I tried. Is all I'm going to say from the level that I can try at, because I'm not doing this as a Republican. I'm not doing this as any of that. I'm doing this as a person sitting back watching a strong African-American woman who could put so much positive into her community.
Do so much. She could be up there doing so much, and now she's up there basically acting not responsibly and not American.
Running her mouth, asking other Americans to bully other Americans for their beliefs. Yeah. I'm sorry, if that's not the definition of intolerance and bullying, I don't know what is. Yeah. This is coming from a woman who more than likely experienced some of this stuff in her life. Yet she still stands on a powerful platform and preaches it to the rest of society, to her followers. So now we have children, young children, impressionable, watching this, thinking, well, maybe bullying is okay.
No.
Exactly.
No.
So we as leaders, or them as leaders, they should know better, but they don't. Yeah, and we elected them.
And I just get to cracking up laughing at some of them people up there. So let's do something fun today. Yeah. Let's talk about what do you want to talk about?
Well, I'll tell you what. Now it's a hot topic, and I've calmed down, and you've calmed down, and I feel like we need to throw some hugs out there to anybody listening. But tell you what, something positive happened. Carnegie Library had their event yesterday. They had the balloon guy out there.
Hey, what happened over
Rock and Roll Balloon Show. It was fantastic. They had over 100 people show up.
Woohoo!
Now, mind you, remember when we talked about the Repco, about how they had over 250, you got to realize that was an ongoing process.
Right.
People come in and go, come in and go, come in and go. This balloon show was a one-time sit-down event. So once you got in the door, it was time to start. So more than likely, if you showed up after the fact, a lot of folks probably realized, oh crap, after 2 o'clock, I'm not going to go in there.
Right.
But so we had over 100 people though in that auditorium at the Carnegie Library.
And that's saying something, because when you get a man tying up balloons for entertainment, and he starts to involve everybody around, that had to be a blast.
Oh yeah, it was fully interactive, and it goes to another way of showing what this Carnegie Library, what these guys are willing to do in order to give our children a good time.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's a summer event. It was free.
it was free. Exactly. You know, and that's the best part of all of it. You know? I mean, you get
Didn't
to load
cost you a dime.
you get to load your kids up during the heat of the day,
Right?
and go out there and sit somewhere air conditioned,
Yeah.
and have a good time.
Hey, isn't the pool open down in the park?
It is open too.
Man, I tell you what, for how much is it to go to the pool?
I think it's $1.50 or $2, but you know,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
nothing.
So for a couple of bucks, you can go down there and get cool in the swimming pool. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Put a little sunscreen on, preferably the kind that doesn't wash off, and get out there and swim around in the swimming pool.
Yes, exactly. You know, and get done with that. You know, swim for however many hours, and during the heat of the day, then go play some putt-putt.
Yeah, buddy.
So
It don't
awesome.
get no better than that under them trees.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's a beautiful park. Go down there and utilize that. You know, a lot of facilities in this area of Ballinger. You know, and that's the positive side, and that's kind of where I'm at. Not to jump back to the political side, but it's kind of where I'm at. It's like I'm glad we are here.
Yeah.
You know,
Glad we're trying to make a difference. Glad we're trying to be upbeat about all of this.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're in Ballinger. You know, to where we can put all that nonsense aside 9 times out of 10 and just go enjoy.
Yeah, let's get down to some business.
Each other and hang out, you know, and not have to worry about, because these folks, man, they walk down the street in New York, Washington, they got to deal with it.
I think it's just beyond me. But that's all right. Come November, we can fix all that.
We can, and I recommend you guys get out there and and voice your opinion. And like I said, I put that Change.org petition on our Facebook page. Just share it, maybe, if you believe in it. And again, it wasn't a political thing; it was more of a society thing. Yeah. So just real quick, I want to hit that one more time. But man, it's New Music Tuesday.
What do we got scheduled for tonight?
We have a lot of stuff happening on. Not much going on today, but here at KRUN we do. Because at 9 o'clock, in our 9 o'clock hour, probably about 9:15, we're going to have Mr. Cody Wayne in studio playing us some live Texas country.
What?
Yep, can't beat him, man. He's a great up and coming artist. He's had some success in the industry, and he's come on back, and he's going to be playing some country music for us. He's got a new song called a good old country song.
Yeah.
And it is. It's just a good old
country song.
It's a good traditional country song, and it's. Yeah. I recommend you guys get out here and check it out. So a lot of stuff happening, like we said, man. It's summertime.
Yeah, summertime. I mean, it's gonna be hot. You need to keep plenty of water. Everybody, all the hospitals and stuff, they're actually dealing with people that are getting dehydrated and having some of that heat sickness. Yep. You don't want none of that. Because that doesn't just affect you right now; it affects you for a lifetime.
Well, yeah. Like once you get it, you're set. I mean, it's
heat's going to bother you from now on.
From that point on, you're sensitive to it. I mean, it's very important to hydrate properly.
That's right.
And to understand that shade is important.
Shade's important.
And I understand you want to get the job done.
That's right.
But if you can't
wear a big hat,
you're starting to feel a little awkward. Maybe have a seat.
Yeah, you start slobbering out of one side of your mouth. You've been out there too long.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you were to fall down and pass out from the heat, that job ain't gonna get done.
That's right.
So take your time to ensure that it does get done.
That's right. Take care of yourself so you can get her done.
Exactly. So, but a lot of stuff happening. It is the middle of the summer. June, man, it's just packed to the gills. We have so many events happening this coming Friday. And it's something that we've been doing that for a while now, and it's done well. But it's our last Friday. It's our last movies at the Tower.
Yeah.
Of the summer.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Well, we've had great turnout. We've had about a standard amount of folks every week. It looks about the same amount, which is good. Consistency is good.
Yeah. What are we showing this Friday?
We're going to show the live action Beauty and the Beast.
The live action one?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the animated one?
No, that's the live action.
That's the people one?
That's the people one.
Oh,
that's the one with the real beast.
All right.
Yeah.
The dude that didn't shave.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So we're going to be showing that, and then so you guys get out here to check that out about 9:15 on Friday, and then Saturday. Speaking of that, is Party in the Park. That's going to be going on, celebrating Ballinger's birthday. Also on Saturday, this is something that's really cool. During the day, they're going to have a sidewalk showcase.
Woohoo!
I know that's something that you're very familiar with.
You bet.
And they're going to have over 20 vendors, are going to be there.
They set up on the either side of Hutchins, and people just walk up and down the street having a big time. And then we have our Saturday morning people that grow food and stuff like that.
Right,
they come out on Saturday
they're going to be selling all kinds of stuff, because you're going to have jams, jellies, breads.
Oh, yeah.
Hand-tooled leather items.
Right.
Wooden home decor. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And not only will that be happening, but you guys will be open, all y'all downtown.
Yeah, everybody's going to be here.
Yep.
We're all going to be open.
And just it's a great time to get out and go experience everything that's happening in Ballinger this weekend, because, man, it went from, to celebrate Ballinger's, its birthday.
Yeah.
It's kind of a 4th of July birthday thing rolled into one. And it went from, a couple things happening to, I tell you what, Saturday's busy.
That's right. That's right. And if you get hot on Saturday, Case of Mercantile, we are open. I do pay the electric bill over there, so we do have a little bit of air conditioning. If you get hot, come on in, cool off a little bit. That's my kudo out there to everybody.
Get you some free air conditioning.
Yeah, free air conditioning. And it's all air you can breathe for free. So we got free air too.
That's the best kind available, is free. And I do want to go ahead and do a shout out, because we have and you can see it on Facebook Live. If you go to our Facebook page at KRUN 1400 AM, you'll see it on Facebook Live. But we added some. It's simple, it's clean, but I really like what we did there. We added some vinyl lettering to a big window that sits behind us here in the studio.
Yeah, but here's the catch, Jeff. We had to put it on backwards.
We did. That way, on where it shows up on Facebook Live, the right way.
Yeah, you can read it.
You can read it, and
it doesn't say NERC.
It says NERCMA. NERCMA 041, and people are at home are going, do what now?
Yeah.
But you have to see it on Facebook, so you can go check it out at KRUN 1400 AM. I want to give a shout out to Casey's Mercantile, Mr. Landy himself and his lovely wife Jacqueline, who took care of that vinyl letters for us here at KRUN.
She did the cutting and I did the putting on.
Exactly.
So that's all right. We stay out of each other's way.
It was a twofer on it. They look really nice, and it gives us the ability to show everybody who we are, if you don't already know, on Facebook, and it throws it out there for us.
That's right.
So
that was a suggestion from JB Cloud.
It was a suggestion, and
him and that fella in that radio show. That is something else. If you ever get a chance to listen to it.
West Texas Saturday Nights.
West Texas Saturday Nights. Y'all get you some of that.
That's right. So, that all being said, we love our local vendors, and we love to shop local, and we recommend you guys get out there this weekend no matter what you do, because we have so much local things, so many local things happening, and in a world where we debate and fight and everything on politics, maybe take the afternoon and the morning to just don't worry about it.
And say, hey man, how you doing today? Instead of, I don't like you because you got a black shirt on.
Yeah, or, whatever it might be. I don't like you because you're wearing that hat that says Make America Great. Everybody knows that dude doesn't agree with it. Well, maybe not.
Well, maybe not, but that's beside the point. I'm standing here and you're standing there. Let's go have a glass of iced tea or something.
Exactly. Hey, make a day of it, because, you get up there, wake up early. There's plenty of places downtown and in Ballinger that serve breakfast.
That's right.
Go shopping at the showcase.
That's right.
Go to the courtyard. They're having some events down there.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the burrito places that we have in town, because we've got some way good burrito shops in town. And so, you can sneak by and snag you up one of those burritos. Everybody knows where they are, and they just, it's out of the box, it's quick, it's easy, and besides that, breakfast is good for you.
Oh, yeah, it gets you rolling, man.
That's right.
I had to eat breakfast this morning because I was so fired up. I just had to eat breakfast. So I had to make it happen. But, man, this week is full. In the 9 o'clock hour, almost every day this week, we do have somebody coming in. That's awesome.
Yep.
I love the fact when we can get people in here to talk about different events happening in Ballinger. Tomorrow we'll have a representative from around from Marvin. They'll be in here in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yep.
And then on Thursday, we'll have representatives visiting us from Party in the Park.
Right.
The cook-off and the celebration that's happening down in the park.
Right.
They'll be here to talk to us about that in the 9 o'clock hour. Like I said before, heck, in this 9 o'clock hour today, we'll have Cody Wayne.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, you can't beat live music.
That's right.
I mean,
right here on the radio.
On the radio.
And Facebook Live. You get to see it happen.
You get to see it live. You get to meet Mr. Cody Wayne. Get to see what he's all about. We love talking to him. We catch him behind the scenes a little bit, hanging out with us. I love when these folks come in here. It actually just makes our morning just a lot better.
Yeah, and besides that, they can come in here and be comfortable, hang out with a couple of old country boys, and just be themselves.
Exactly.
They don't have to impress nobody here.
No.
We're not impressionable.
No, there's no yeah. You show up speaking English, we're pretty impressed with you.
Correct English.
Yeah,
anyway.
correct it. Yeah, none of this Texas English. So
yeah.
You know, like we were talking about that the other day, talking about just a Texan word of the day,
right?
Or or something,
like finna,
like finna.
Yeah, I'm finna. Yeah. I'm finna come over there and put my finger in your eye.
Yeah, all right.
That's what a finna is an adjective, I think. Isn't that? I think that's correct. Isn't an adjective an action word?
Well, adjective is used to describe another word. It'd be like an adverb.
Adverb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps we're really wrong.
Perhaps we're really wrong. If you are an English professional,
first off, don't listen to us.
You need to get on Facebook Live. Send us a correction on that, please, because we take all the verbal correction we can get
all day long. One of my favorite Texan words, and I'll give you this one, and you say it all the time. Window.
Yeah.
What you doing? Oh, I'm looking out the window, trying to fix and figure out if I'm gonna go outside or not.
Yeah. Window.
It sure does look hot out that window.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the case is
It's not a window.
It's a window.
It's a window.
WINDUH.
DUH. WINDUH. There we go. Yep. Webster's 3rd edition. Get her done.
Yeah, it's the abridged version.
The abridged version.
It's the one version that there is nothing in there that has a G on it.
That's right.
I'm fixing. No, I'm fixing.
I'm finna.
I'm fitting. Exactly. So, all right, it is 8:40 here in the Agroplex, hanging out with Jeff and Landy on a New Music Tuesday. We'll have some new music debuting in the 9 o'clock hour here after the morning show. Hope you guys get ready for that. And new music from Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
So there's a old cowboy classic, a superstar. He's got a new song out for the summer. Pretty good, pretty inviting. New music from Turnpike Troubadours. A wonderful Texas country band, so you guys get prepared for that as well. And when we come back here in the 9 o'clock hour after some hotline and some first news in the Aplex, we will be joined by Cody Wayne and have a good interview and sit down with him and have some live music.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hope he brought his guitar and I hope he's ready. You're listening to Jeff and Landy. We will see you here shortly.
I think we handled that real well, boss.
Yeah, I think so too.
Thank y'all, Facebook, for putting up with us.
Listen, let's go over some stuff we couldn't go over on the radio.
Yeah, no, let's don't.
Hey, y'all
let's don't say we did.
Hey, get on our Facebook and share this video. Do that for us,
please.
We just want to get the word out about AM radio, about Ballinger, about trying to remain in a positive light as best we can. I know with politics it can get kind of sideways. This is not a political issue we're talking about necessarily as much as just an American issue.
Yeah, it's called get along.
Geez, it's not that difficult to do, and everybody just hates everybody.
That's entertaining. You know what I think they ought to do? They ought to get a clothesline wire and put it up Washington. And every time somebody wants to stir up some trouble, they need to handcuff them and throw them over that clothesline wire. That way, one hand's tied up and they can just go at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That single hand just.
Yeah. One hand's up above the clothesline wire. They tied together,
so
they can't get loose. But they can run the full length of that clothesline wire just getting after it.
Junior!
Yeah. And I mean...
That's how you raise kids, man.
That's it.
Clip them on there with that chain and get after it.
Clip them on that clothesline wire and tie them together. There you go.
You seen little Junior? He's out back on the clothesline wire hanging out.
That's right.
Tell Jack, hello, Jacqueline.
Good morning, Jacqueline.
Notice your handiwork. Looks great. Thank you for that. Sabrina says that fitna is a verb. Well, I guess so, because you're going to do something. So
yeah, you're fitna.
You're fitna.
Yeah. Fitna's a verb. Thank you.
Johnny Hurt checked in. Brooke Benson is there this morning. Morning to you, Brooke.
Morning, Brooke. Are we on the big screen? Because we big. We need to be on the big screen.
I do not have a body for a small screen. Look like a tick. Little head, big body. So, Larry Bubinick, he joined earlier. How you doing, sir? Hopefully you're still there. Nikki Gray is with us this morning.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Hey, y'all go ahead and you veterans of this program now, if we can call that after 2 weeks of having veterans.
We do have veterans. They've been here a while.
Come on in and you guys give us our quote, man. Give us our inspirational quote.
We need an inspirational quote for today. We need a quote, either a Bible verse or some quote somebody said, or just something that you feel like that you need to put out there. Go ahead and put that out there because I've got a list somewhere. Here's my list. Yep. I got a list for a gift certificate.
Gift certificate we'll give away on Friday. We'll put your name in the hat.
That's right.
And we'll draw your name on Friday, and who the winner will obviously get a gift certificate. Yeah, just let him know that we're going to be. It'll be about 9:15 before we get on. So if he needs to do anything, he can do it. Cody Wayne is here, so he made it, guys. So you get to enjoy Mr. Cody Wayne. Hey, do you got your nose harp thing? You got any songs that utilize the nose harp?
No, I don't think they utilize a nose harp.
What do they call this? It's not called nose harp. What is
It's
it?
called a harpsichord. No,
harpsichord. Hey, what's that? Facebook Live, everybody say hello, Mr. Cody Wayne.
Hey, he's over here.
Get over here.
There we go. There we go.
He's the bearded guy with the hat.
There you go.
Yes, there we go.
Put you in the chair.
Oh, perfect.
Put you in the chair right there.
I gotta turn this off again. Today's my birthday, so my phone's going
Man,
nuts.
happy
happy
birthday, buddy.
birthday,
Thanks,
bro.
man.
How old are
Thank
you?
you. 36.
36. I
Yes,
remember
sir.
when I was 36.
Me too. That was last.
20-something years ago.
Regret this. You
Brooke says she loves watching empty chairs on the big screen.
Oh, thanks, Brooke.
Well, you know, when some would say, Brooke, that's the best part of the show. It's when there's empty chairs. So
Brooke is a young lady that has a big screen at home.
Yeah.
It's one of them smart TVs.
Oh, yeah.
So she puts this on the big screen. That way she can get all of us on
how
the
smart
screen.
is it really?
Oh, how,
yeah.
How's it look?
I got to know.
How's it look?
I said I got a body for a big screen. And we're about to be 3D in this pun.
What's amazing? You know what they can do with those TVs now, man.
Oh yeah.
We spent.
TVs are so cool.
We went and got a. You know, we traveled around with the RV and everything, and went and got this little TV put in there. You can turn your phone on. You can watch all your TV shows anywhere and everywhere. You know.
Right off your phone.
Yeah. It just
Bluetooth.
flows it right up on the TV.
Yeah, does it? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's way cool.
I'll fix and dial in here to the hotline. So
They call that a smart TV.
A small TV. Yeah, I was listening a while ago. I've been working on my Texas English, you know, or my good
Yeah.
English. So
did you learn the word window?
Yeah, my window.
What you doing? I'm fixing to go out there and maybe do the yard, but I gotta look out the window first, see if it's raining. I'm fitting to head out there.
Yeah, you know, my wife, when we first got together, she says, instead of saying taco, she says taca.
Talking?
What do we mean taca?
You want a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, sir, I'm good. I got the caffeine Dr. Pepper this morning.
I
So
watched that Monster.
Must-
Like, hey, you want a Monster to drink? You know, them Monster's gonna get me.
They gonna tear you up.
They make fun of me because I say episode, and I say, you know, like, hey, it's another episode of TV or whatever. And,
Right.
well, I say all that kind of stupid stuff apparently.
But yeah, I didn't understand her. She's like, come get me a taco. Like, oh, what?
I can talk or what?
Like these little chips all the kids are eating?
Yeah, those ones like that. Red dye 5.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go on real fast. Hold on.
Let's do this.
All right, good morning. Hotline is now open. 365-5500. All your items, buy, sell, trade, wanted. Giveaway. It is the original and the last man standing Tradio.
Tradio.
So give
That's
us a
the new
call.
word.
Give us a call, 365-5500. It's Hotline, brought to you by Kill Drug, your local hometown pharmacy. Located at 2001 Hutchins here in Bounds. Going to be a gorgeous weekend. So if you want to get some garage sales going during our big June 30th weekend that we're having here in the Agriplex, give us a call, 365-5500. Yeah, Hotline, man. I've been doing this for I don't know how long. And I'm not sure who else does Hotline. I mean, I'm sure it's
Here
trading.
we go. Here we go.
Good morning, you're on Hotline. All right, had my pen smoking up the paper here. You got a lot of stuff going on. All right, got a twin size carpet bed. Yes, ma'am. I can't talk apparently. Twin size captain bed that has the drawers underneath it. You have a mattress and sheets all together. You said $40, and then you have a roll top desk, $75. It's a knotty pine, solid wood. All right, and that's $75 you're asking for that. And if anybody's interested, you can call 365-3509. All right, thank you, ma'am. Carpet bed, yeah, because carpet bed's a real thing, Jeff.
It's a captain bed.
Yeah.
You're like a water
It's
bed
like a lieutenant
kinda?
bed, but a little higher.
Yeah. A little higher up.
It's a little higher up than a lieutenant bed. No, yeah, I don't know why they call them captain, but yeah, it's the one that just has the like instead of the frame, it's just drawers it sits on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Good morning, you're on Killjoy Hotline. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
What brand is it?
Awesome. Perfect, buddy. What's a good phone number for that, Rose? (977-2245). That is for hopefully a Bush Hog 54-inch cut zero-turn mower. The basically the
left drive on the hydrostat drive on
Yeah.
the left wheel is a little weak, so you'd have to replace that. But dadgum, a 54-inch mower for $500 to $800. That's a pretty good buy.
That's a really good buy.
Yeah.
All right, you guys call 325-977-2245 if you're interested in that. All right, buddy. Thank you, sir. Have a
Thank you,
good day.
sir.
I think that was Byler. Byler, was that you? He was on there earlier. No, Brooke, a carpet bed is not used by carpet baggers.
Brooke's rough on us, man. I tell you what, that lady's rough.
All right, good morning. You're on Kill Drug Hotline. Five pygmy kid goats.
Oh my gosh.
Those are faint goats.
What was it, sir? How many gallons? Okay.
225.
225 gallon butane tank. Alrighty. Give away.
Do you have to move it or? Well, that'd be a good deal.
Full-fledged house. It's not one of those little storage units. It's got the bathroom and all that in it, huh? Okay. What's a good phone number for you, Bo? 5662. That's probably the most diverse hotline sales I've picked up yet. That's 5 pygmy goats, kids, for sale. Also a 225 gallon butane tank for sale.
Yeah.
And a 2, possibly 3 bedroom house that's to be given away but has to be moved off the property. 365-5662. Alrighty. Thank you, sir. That is the most diverse.
That's pretty interesting, man.
That is.
I mean, Man, that's pretty good.
Buy you some
A free
goats,
house,
take
man.
the house, and you can get.
Well, listen, even if it costs you $20,000 to get it moved somewhere, dadgum, you can't buy a house for $20,000.
Well, I'll tell you
not
what,
at all.
if you just go off what we got here, you can start you a nice little setup. Because you get you the house,
Yeah, light
you
mower.
get you the 225-gallon butane tank, maybe or something for your heating.
Yeah,
You know,
and
then
your mower.
You get you a mower, and then if you want to mow, you buy you some goats.
Get a carpet bed.
You get a carpet bed,
Yeah,
which is almost like a captain bed.
yeah,
And then you get a roll top desk, you know,
yeah.
to do your studying on.
That's right. And you get a roll top for $75.
Man, I tell you what, just Hotline just killing it today for folks who want to start something. I'll tell you what, I don't understand what's happening. Hello? Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had called. 1 second. I'll get you on the air, okay? Hello.
Well, they're burning us up this morning.
Good morning. You're on Killjoy Hotline. Alrighty. It's just the frame and or is it the frame and mattress? Alrighty, that's California king size bed. You have the frame, you have the mattress, willing to separate if needed, however they want to buy it. 365-5395. Awesome, thanks for calling. Alrighty, well we got about 3 minutes left here in Hotline to get your items buy, sell, trade, one to give away. It is blowing up today, so get your phone calls in.
You know why it's blowing up today? People don't want to listen to that music.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say,
That's funny right there.
yeah, that's great music. That's very enlightening music.
Enlightening.
I'm not sure what kind it is right today.
Yeah.
But give us a call, 365-5500, and we'll get your items on there. We have a lot of items on the list, and so get in here and get your stuff sold.
That's right.
Yes.
Get rid of your stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tradio 101, bro.
That's pretty cool, man. You can call in and...
Hello, Ms. Ledbetter. Chief Maris showed up. Nelda Rodriguez, how y'all doing?
Morning, y'all.
Should have told you, Cody. You got to bring your black felt hat if you want to get it.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
I almost brought my black hat this morning.
We should have all wear hats.
Man, we all wear black hats. When we wear black hats, the ratings go up through the roof.
do they?
No,
Oh,
it was a
give me
skinny,
one.
good-looking guy in here wearing
Yeah.
a black
Oh,
hat.
I got you.
Bradley.
Manning,
Yeah,
yeah.
Brad.
I know him very well,
Yeah,
yeah.
skinny Brad.
Yeah.
Good morning, you're on Killjoy Hotline. I'm sorry, sir, what was that?
Okay.
365-6019 for a wheelchair, a small bed with mattress and frame as well. And once again, that's 365-6019. All right, thank you. He had his radio turned up there.
Yeah.
Had that micro.
Bradley.
Had
He
that
shows
micro
up.
buffer.
He shows up, man. The ratings went like to what? 650.
Really?
Well, our views went from like 400 to like 680.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh yeah, he's a good fella, man.
Yeah, he's funny, dude.
He is.
He's you know, he's kind of like you. Everybody, you know, that we've had on here just gets over here and just gets comfortable with this person.
Well,
Yeah.
we tell everybody, just so you know, that this ain't what. I mean, I've been doing this for coming on a year now. I'm talking radio in general.
Right.
You know, and so it's all kind of new to us, and so we don't really have a format. I have a set format what we do, but we're not. I'm the boss man, so
Yeah.
you know, we're not pressed for time. You
Gotcha.
know, like we don't have to have anybody in and out like you do in the big stations because it's not really segments. You know,
Right.
we just 9 o'clock hour. We're going to bring you in. We're going to talk to you.
Perfect.
For as long as
you
it
can talk
takes.
about whatever you want to talk about. So you know, if whatever.
Good. Well, good.
So I mean, it takes all the pressure off everybody. And nobody's got it. No, you know, everybody's not pressed for time.
We're going to play some music and
Good.
have a good time, man. That's a lot of stuff.
That is. Tell you what, that mower deal. You know, even if you had to spend those hydraulic drive, so those mowers are about $400 or $500. But dadgum, $1,500 for a 54-inch cut bush hog mower.
Oh yeah.
That's cheap.
Well, shit, my house, it'd be like, zzz, zzz.
Yeah. My
Wasn't
house.
worth it.
Yeah, my house, you'd be all over the place.
My wife be like, why did you buy that?
Yeah.
Because I could and it was on sale.
Yeah.
And it only turns one way.
And now, yeah, I can only it's a damn NASCAR. It's a NASCAR mower.
It only turns left.
Yeah. You know, that's funny you say that. My wife actually, when she and I first met, she had a lawnmower. I think when she bought the house,
Right.
it came with the house.
Yeah.
And she was out there one day and she was only making right turns. And I thought, what are you doing back? She goes, it's the only way the lawnmower turns. She loves mowing the yard. So I got up there and I fixed it. And she started mowing again. And all of a sudden she's just making right turns. I was like, something's wrong. Let me check this out. So I got out there and I said, all right, I'll go buy you a new lawnmower. And I got her one of them zero turn ones.
Right.
She's out there. She loved it. She'd go backwards as fast as it could and pop it forward and pop up. And she just all over the yard.
That's that old school skid steer move, you know.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, the grass ain't but this high and she's out there mowing it.
That's all right.
She loves it.
All day.
My wife, when we lived in Louisiana, you had to mow log 3 times a week.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and grass grew
Oh,
up.
yeah.
You walk out there, I just mowed it. What are you doing? Quit growing.
What part of Louisiana you live in?
I was living down there in Prairieville, south of Baton Rouge. Between
Oh,
Baton
gotcha,
Rouge and
gotcha.
Gonzales.
I pick the guys that play in the band with me now. One of them's from Zawale,
Yeah.
one of them's from Manny, and the other one's from Kinder.
There you go.
So
There you go.
we got a bunch of Cajuns in there with
That's
us.
all right. My wife's Cajun. She's from Lafayette.
Oh, very nice.
So, yeah. Next time y'all are in town,
Say hi.
look us up.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
if y'all need a place to stay, we got a big old house, and
Yes, sir.
I mean, there's just two of us there. So I got a room upstairs that's got 2 big old chairs in it, and 2 single beds, and a big TV, and the bathroom, and everything. So y'all go up there,
Morning, Chief. Sorry.
hang out. And I've got another bedroom. I mean, our house was a bed and breakfast, so there's
Right.
3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
See, that's what I love about this.
Well,
man.
Cody, not to be outdone, I've got a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
but he's got a room full of kids.
I got 12
You're
children.
gonna have you
So-
gonna have,
No,
you gonna have children. all
But I
over.
have a very nice, unair conditioned, unfinished building behind my
Yeah.
house.
Hey, perfect. You can't. I mean,
I'll tell you, that's it. We was talking about, Bradley was talking about, what do you call it? Party at the house? or
Like the
something?
backyard, yeah, the backyard party.
Backyard party.
Yeah.
And Jeff and I was talking about, I got a back porch that's probably 15 by 15.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this much higher than the yard.
Perfect stage.
Yeah. And then I've got an acre and a half behind me.
Perfect.
He needs a 0 turn.
Yeah. I got a big mower. Matter of fact, I got a real big
But you
mower.
could use a bigger mower.
No, I got a mower that'll cut 15 foot.
Oh, you got
so-
the shredder.
Oh,
You got the
there
shredder
you
on
go.
there.
No, it ain't a shredder. It's a real mower. It's a gang.
Oh, yeah.
The Toro gang.
Yeah.
I got a Toro gang mower. You hook onto it with a tractor.
Yeah.
pull it. I'll show you mow grass.
Yeah, they probably take you about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The hardest
Acre
part is
and a
getting the
half.
tractor cranked up.
Yeah. And getting hooked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour worth of work to.
Yeah, and that real mower, it cuts grass level. But
Yeah.
you can't have any sticks or nothing like that in the yard.
Right.
Everything's already picked up.
Oh, yeah.
I watched old boy this weekend. Or was it this weekend? No, it was last weekend. He mowed his out there at the lake. He put that shredder on in front of that skid steer.
Yeah.
And he took out all kinds of junk with that.
Yeah.
He said he bought it because the demonstration had him taking out a telephone pole with that bad
Good
boy.
Lord.
Yeah. So he was out there on a lake, so he was doing all the points and stuff where the water had been down. So it had grown up over the years, and he took all of those down like nothing, man. You know, it's nuts.
Yeah. It's pretty cool when you got the ability to do that. I was on YouTube the other day, and this guy he's trimming his hedges, right?
Mhm.
So he takes a riding lawnmower, and evidently his buddy's got a crane service.
Right.
Hooks a crane up with some slings, picks him up on the riding lawnmower, goes across the top, goes across the top of his hedges. I'm thinking that ain't no, I ain't digging that.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, that's
No.
funny.
not the brightest crayon in the box, but they
No.
got it done.
Yeah, but I mean, top of the looked good.
Yeah, there.
Dude
You
running
know,
the crane, man, he had it figured out.
if you want something done, there's nothing that a case of beer and a couple of rednecks can't figure
That's exactly right.
out.
That is the truth, though.
And you know, and typically speaking, it'll be done right the first time.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to do it again.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
When I was in the military, I was in the military, and I had a commanding officer. He was one of those guys that been there, done it. He was actually a warrant officer in the Navy,
Mhm.
so he had been through all the enlisted and then gone to officer
Mustang,
Navy school,
yeah.
and then gone, and he was a W04, so he'd been
That's
there
the best
like
one to
30
have.
something years.
Best one there.
Yeah, and this guy was just as cool as the day is long, and I was a petty officer, so I was in charge of some guys, and he said, Landy, he said, you know how to get something done right the first time? I said, no, sir. He said, you find the laziest guy you got in your crew, and you give him that job.
Junior Carson, how you doing, buddy? Sorry.
Morning, Junior. I said, why would I want to give the laziest guy in my crew that job? He said, because he's going to find the easiest way to do it, and he's only going to want to do it once. So
Yep,
it's going to get
that's
done.
true.
right.
That's the truth, though, right?
Absolutely.
there.
True.
And I got to thinking about that, and that's. I had a paint locker, and I grabbed this old boy, and I mean, you couldn't get him untracked for nothing.
Yeah.
I opened that paint locker up, and it was about as big as this room, and it just stuff thrown everywhere.
All right.
And I set a chair down at the door, and I said, that's your job. You got 8 hours. Get her done.
All right.
Hey,
And
y'all.
he goes, you've got to be kidding me. And he said, no.
Y'all be sure to get this video out there, share it. Cody Wayne will be going on here live here in a little bit, talking to us over the radio. We're going to play us some music. Going to get a good old country song out of him.
Yeah.
So, check him out. You know, I love him. Big fan, actually. I didn't mention that earlier. I really am addicted.
Thanks, man.
I love Addicted.
Thank you
know,
very much.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And your new one there, good old country song. It's I'm very particular in what we play here sometimes.
I gotcha.
And it made the cut very easily.
Well, thank you very much.
You
I like
made
it.
the cut. You
Thank
made
you.
the cut.
Yeah, welcome to it. No, I'm glad you're big time now
Yeah.
with us here at KRUN. But no, check him out, y'all. It's Cody Wayne, and he'll be here, like I said, about 9:15. We'll go back on air, and he'll talk to us and let us know a little bit more about him. Right now, we're just kind of hanging out, you know, shooting a bull,
That's it.
country boy style. So we're lucky it's 9 o'clock. There might be something else involved in there.
Yeah.
Bare arms. Let's talk about
Yeah.
bare arms.
So I was to say you were in the Navy, right?
Yeah.
I was in the Marines.
There you go.
So
That's just
technically
another
the Navy.
department.
Yeah.
Your check actually had Department of the United States
It
Navy
did.
on
It absolutely did.
There you go. Appreciate your service.
Thank you. You too as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir. Yeah, this is they're in Houston, a little town called Magnolia. They do a Silkies run, you know, to raise money for veterans housing. You know, there's a guy that takes, it's called Green Zone Housing.
Yeah.
He takes like old Connex boxes and trailers and stuff and kind of puts them together to make houses for homeless veterans.
That's cool.
And so they do a Silkies run, and we went and played it this year, you know, and played at it and did. I didn't really run too well, but I was there, you know.
Yeah, there you
So, but yeah, it's a good time. We do everything with we do a lot with USO and we're doing Boots for Troops is coming up. We're doing the boot campaigns coming up.
Right.
We did the USO and NFL when the Super Bowl was in Houston.
Right.
Their salute to service dinner and banquet and everything. So it's real cool, man.
It's
A lot of stuff is not there.
it's way cool, and it gives you a sense of accomplishment when you can go back and actually give back to a service that, you know, when we were in, it was like, man,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
this is a chore.
Yeah.
You know? But when you're done, when you get out of that, it's like, you know, that was an adventure.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I really wish I had stayed in longer.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
How true is that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Anytime you get a 30-06 M1 Grand, and a 30-06 M1 Grand will thump you pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I shot one, and you turn it into a .458 Winchester Magnum.
Ugh.
What is it? Like I said, when you're trying to stop a robbery at your neighbor's house and the robber's hiding behind the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'll put you in it.
Yeah.
Yep, Chief
Don't
joined
be,
us.
don't be thinking you're running off in that pickup. You ain't going nowhere.
Nelda Rodriguez joined us. Junior Carson, Miss Jackie Ledbetter. They were with us for a minute. Who we got else? Who else we got watching, y'all? Let's see here. We got a handful of folks.
Good.
So, them combined with our 4 listeners, we should have over 6 individuals.
Or 7.
Yeah.
We don't have a big company, a big following right now. But every week
on Facebook,
it seems like every week we're kind of creeping up a little bit.
Oh man, we're small AM, dude. We have a good. I think we have a really good traditional following on the 1400 on the actual AM station. We're just trying to expand upon that a little bit to get us out a little further, outside the AM radio.
YouTube.
That's what you got to do it. Honestly, it's such a big part of everything today. It's
Multimedia marketing.
Yeah, and that's my wife's always. Social media. It's like,
yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Well, what do I do?
Yeah. How are we gonna go about doing this?
She's like, just put a video out there of what?
Yeah.
Just you driving, talking about something. I was like, nobody wants to see that.
but they do.
But they do. That's
crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna want to see this. Us sitting around just talking.
Wake up, real. America!
It's time to get up.
Sitting around being real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so many people. And I'm sure that you have to occasionally, when you go into a situation or go into an interview or something, you have to put your persona, you have to be.
Well, yeah, sometimes, you gotta.
You can't just walk in and say, "Hey, man, what's up?"
Yeah, sometimes if there's sometimes you gotta be proper, and then there's times like this you just hang out.
Yeah.
So
that's what we do.
Yeah.
So,
we're pretty much hanging out around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the welcome to the front porch with Landy and Jeff.
Yeah.
And today we're going to discuss.
Don't start talking like that.
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome
back.
Listening sounds.
Yeah.
Cody Wayne.
Panda 101. You're listening to the Panda.
Yeah.
We're fixing to change format to the classic jazz, easy listening.
Yeah.
Jazz fusion.
Jazz fusion. To
Jazz
get
fusion.
the people at Buddy's and Mueller's to relax a little bit while they're working.
That's right.
Tensions are high when it's hot outside.
That's right.
So
we're actually we're live on a couple of the big plants here in Ballinger.
Yeah.
And so they I guess are forced to listen.
They got no choice.
They got no choice because it's coming in over
and if you call the city government here too, you got no choice. You're gonna listen to us.
Hey, that's a great way to have it.
That's gotta be hard to be calling about a tax appraiser, being mad about something on the phone, waiting for the judge or somebody to answer, and you hear us going, "Hey!"
Yeah.
I tell
what
you
y'all doing?
Winda. You're trying to be all just serious and mad, and you can't because you got a redneck in your ear talking about windows.
Yeah.
And fitting to go somewhere.
And Fenda.
Fitting.
That's all right though. It's real. That's what I like about it, man. It's real.
Yeah, dude.
It's honest. It's real. It's fun. It's something you can relate to.
Well, like I said,
and y'all guys are starting to sing songs. We're starting to see more and more music performers break it down to this is my day.
Yeah.
This is a song about my day.
Well,
absolutely.
Back to the way it used to be.
And this is just kind of like old Hank did,
Yeah.
Hank Williams Sr., I mean, that's all he sung about was his day.
That's it.
And sometimes you didn't want to hear what he was singing about because it was right there in the heart.
Exactly.
You took a spike.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of it, man. That's what's great about the whole. There's so many great artists nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
With like you said, Bradley Banning and all that, man. The first time I heard, Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
It was like I was driving home and I heard that and I was like, man,
dude,
who is this? Who is this? I started looking at it, and then we kind of started running into each other more often. I'm like, man, I love that song.
Well, and folks are going back towards traditional sound. And that's what I love. And I love, it's what's killing me is I grew up in the 70s. I'm 37, so I grew up in that same genre, like the 80s, 90s, that 90s, like the Alan Jackson and all that stuff, and that's good music in my mind.
Absolutely.
That's what when we have Way Back Wednesday or our classic music, that's actually our classics now.
Yeah.
People, that's not classic. Well, it's 30 years ago. Sometimes that's pretty classic. And anyway, and we play some older stuff, but that's I think in a lot of these artists nowadays they have a similar sound to that.
Oh yeah.
And I got to realize, and hell, it's because
that's what
we're
you
that
grew up
age.
listening to.
And that's
okay.
It's so there's more ability for an artist to to do what he wants to do, because he doesn't have to go through certain channels where they say, no, you're going to sound like this. They can do exactly what they want to do, make it sound the way they want to sound, and they don't have to have a certain sound. They can play any kind of different songs.
Well, yeah, exactly. And that's what we said with all these artists coming in here. That's the glory of Texas country or independent, whatever you want to call it, is you can sit here. You don't have 14 executives with 1,000 gold records on the wall going, you ain't playing that cut, you're playing this one.
Yeah,
You're playing this single. I don't want to play that single. You're playing that single.
Yeah.
You know, sorry.
And
exactly.
And that ain't, and I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to the listeners when y'all have to comply with stuff like that. I don't think it's fair to y'all to say, you know, hey, we want you to play this. You know, I'm not really feeling it right now.
Exactly.
Well, that's the glory where they're at now because you don't have to. You get,
Exactly.
I mean, you have recommendations,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, people are going, hey, maybe you got to push this single, but you ultimately going, listen, I'm going to play what I want to play. I appreciate you, or I agree.
Yep.
Good point. Let's play this single.
And that's what keeps it unique, and that's how I think people gravitate and hold on to the Texas music or Red Dirt music scene, because it's kind of their own thing too. You know, it's,
and if you're from Texas, it's like, yeah, I do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I do that.
Exactly.
Let's talk about that. You know, like Bradley's talking about putting license plates on the wall. I do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was talking to somebody the other day. I said, yeah, man, I do that too.
Yep.
Yeah, we're 80%. You know, we're 80% Red Dirt. You know, maybe, and then we don't. It's very rare traditional Nashville. Not traditional, but Nashville now.
Mm.
You know, it's very rare. I mean, there's a couple songs that come out every so often by the big name artists that I'm not good at. That one will play because it's more traditional sounding.
Right.
You know, but it's
Basically
Red
dance
Dirt,
music, you know.
Absolutely.
Good old feel good
Yes.
dance music.
And that's what I love too, man. It is I tell our bass, anybody in the band, they're like, well, if a new guy comes in, you know, band members change a lot, and so new guy comes in, he's like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I said, bass player, give me the James Brown, give me the one, and play something they can dance to. Everything else, you do what you want to do.
That's right.
And just that's what it's all about, the feel. And for the show, for those 45 minutes, hour and a half, 3 hours, whatever it is, if I can take somebody and make them forget about what's bothering them, my job's done.
That's right.
And make the venue some money by selling beer.
Oh, of course.
So,
But ultimately, what you're doing is you're just bringing real.
yeah.
And if you bring real, I mean, working with a bunch of Cajuns down there, I'm sure that you're bringing real.
Oh my God.
Because those dudes are real.
Yeah.
Those dudes are real.
It's a beautiful thing, honestly, to see. Because once it starts, man, no matter what's going on, once we start, it's just like,
Now, where are you at?
it's all cool. Henderson, Texas.
Oh, you're okay.
Way over there in the eastern side in the woods.
I know
That's
that.
right.
So,
He's got roads over there in Henderson, Texas. They ain't never seen daylight because the trees are dark.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah, absolutely right.
And that's right. I'm not playing. The first time I drove a big truck down around that area, I was like,
Oh yeah.
dude, I got my lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Soon.
yeah. It's those
Henderson,
roads you
Texas.
drive down and you're like, this is how horror movies
Ding, ding,
start.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Anybody else hear fiddles or
Yeah.
banjos?
Yeah. You listen to banjos? You?
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, I mean, that's it though. It's like, was it Randall King just hit #1 with "Tugging on My Heartstrings"?
Mm-hmm.
That is a '90s song all day long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's not like Joe Diffie would have thrown out there back in the day.
Mhm.
You know, it's tugging on my heartstrings. I mean, that's how good he sounds too. By the way, he sounds
Oh,
just like me. But
Just got the ultimate replicating voice.
Hey, there you go.
yeah,
It's,
yeah. I wish it was that. I'd be rich.
Yeah.
It would be no Jeff in an AM radio station somewhere. I'd be like the Tractors. They were that studio group back in the day that got together and made a hit single. You know that
Right.
Baby Likes It. That's what it's like. Or Asia, or not Asia. Who was it? Toto.
Toto.
Toto was a studio musicians
Yeah.
who released some shit because they don't look like.
Yeah.
They didn't look great, so that's why they were studio musicians probably back in the
That's all
day.
right. That's
But
all
they
right.
sounded really good.
They sounded good.
That's right.
You know, it's all about the sound.
Nowadays, you ain't gotta look pretty to be a superstar. Look at me.
Well, that's what we do here on Facebook Live.
So for a man who hates pictures like I hate pictures,
1400
I can't believe I put myself on anything
Positive
Facebook
radio.
Live.
Yeah.
So,
Poor people, we have to subject our followers to this, on
Right.
a daily basis.
Dan Dahlberg, how you doing, sir? Miss Sharon Perez, hope you're still there hanging out
Morning,
with us.
Sharon. Morning, Dan.
Y'all hang out here in a couple of minutes. about 2 minutes, we're going to be going back on live with Cody Wayne.
Yeah.
He's going to be here talking to us, talking about the music and the journey and good old country song. And we'll get in and play some live country music for us, even better.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, we don't have any quotes or anything for you guys, so give us an inspirational quote so we can finish our show up with strong and positive, since we kind of started it on the negative 10 with the political views that we didn't agree with. So
But that's all right. We made fun of it.
it wasn't political. It was an American view.
American.
It was not a political view.
Let's try something. Let's play a game.
All right.
Or not really a game. Let's do this. You said give him some quotes, right?
Yeah.
Send him some quotes, Facebook Live, whatever it is, and then I'm going to take them with me. And within the next couple of days, I'm going to try to write a song with them, and I'm going to send them back to y'all on Facebook.
Did y'all hear that? Repeat it one more time. Got about 30 seconds. Repeat that one more time, Cody.
Send the quotes in, and I'm going to take them with me, and in the next couple of days while I'm out on the road, I'm going to try to write a song with them, and I'm going to send it back to KRUN so they can put it up on their Facebook.
Woohoo.
Guys, get it out there.
There you go. Here's your opportunity to be a famous lyric
I'm so
songwriter.
excited. All right, about 20 seconds. I'll get him out there. Don't fail this, man. Show him what boundaries about.
That's right. We can do this.
He said he'll never come back.
Yeah.
All right,
He said he's going to take the loop.
Give about 10 seconds. All right, and welcome back. It is 9:19 in the Agri Place. Hanging out with Jeff Landy and Mr. Cody Wayne.
What's up?
Man, so excited. Dude's been here. We've been here for about 30 minutes chilling. The interview's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go now.
We're done. We appreciate it, sir. No, he just popped in here and joined us and got to sit through Hotline with us and hang out and got his get a little feel of some West Texas radio. There you go.
Yes.
So
I go pick me
glad
up a
to have you.
lawnmower and a bed for
Yeah.
a week.
That's what
So-
I'm talking
Hope you
about.
brought a trailer.
Yeah, right.
Lots of stuff to purchase, man. But yeah, he's hanging out here in the studio with us, and you can catch us at Facebook Live. You can't, if you're leaving somewhere and you can't quite get us on the radio dial, you can still stay on air and get us live stream us at KRUNAM.com, as well as find us on Facebook at KRUN 1400 AM. Just put that in the search bar, get in there and search it. You'll find us. Share the video, man. Let's get this out here. You know, we're really excited. Cody Wayne is here with us. You know, the first single that we got to spin for you was Addicted.
Yes.
Because, you know, we mentioned all the time we kind of changed formats, and then we started spinning some more Texas country. Yours was Addicted for us. That was the first one. That was my first experience with you, and love the song, man.
Thank you very much.
You know, great song. Just, again, love y'all's sound and love what you do. Now you got your new song out, you know, and it's good old country song.
That's it. It's kind of, you know, it's the story with this one. A friend of mine back home had a guitar shop, and then he fell on some health problems, and I got a phone call that said, hey man, come see him because you may not get another chance. And so I took my guitar that he'd given me for a wedding present and into the ICU, and just thought maybe it'd cheer him up. And you know, by this point they'd already revived him twice and everything. He was just kind of laying there, not really talking. So I started playing the guitar, and he looks up and says, I want to write a song. I said, okay, what do you want to write a song about? He said, oh, I've always been a lover of a good old country song.
Yeah.
And right there, 15 minutes, right there in the ICU, song was done.
Isn't that amazing?
And so, you know, it flowed out, it came out, and it's from the, you know, I took it from the point of view of another, like imagine like Sam Elliott sitting there with like a glass of whiskey or a beer, and just these kids come in, they're like, man, this new hip-hop country song is awesome. It's got, hold on. Just sit there and let me tell you about some good old country songs, you know. That's kind of the way it is.
It was funny is I picture the Big Lebowski whenever you say that.
Yeah, right.
I picture Sam Elliott at the bowling alley at the bar going, "You're special kind of stupid, aren't you? Let me go ahead and tell you about a good old country song."
That's exactly.
You know,
that's it, man. And it came out great. It came out just so quick and natural, and I wanted to get it out there for everybody to hear and for him to hear it. And he's out. He's doing better. He's still with us, man.
And that's what he gets for writing a song. He St. Peter told him, said, "No, you ain't coming up here after you write a song."
Well, yeah, because like Jeff Foxworthy said, y'all gonna freak out when you get up to heaven in St. Petersburg. Y'all getting in the back of the truck.
That's right.
We're going up to the big house. But you know, but that's the truth. I mean, that's how quickly good. What is it? What do they say, man? Good things happen fast. Great things happen all at once.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's if it's meant to be. It's a 15-minute songwriting session in an ICU.
Exactly.
And then now we got here. You got to spin it on country
And
radio.
the dude's out of ICU.
Yeah.
You know, and they done wrote him off. Don't be writing me off until upstairs writes me off.
That's it.
Exactly. You know, and so that's just it's the power of all of that. You know, just getting together and now you get to tell that story in these moments.
That's
and so
it.
no matter whatever happens moving forward with this man here, he's always going to have that.
Absolutely. And he's never been one to write a song or sing or anything, but he can make a guitar sound like an angel singing. Just the things he can do to a guitar.
And the crazy thing is, you have one of those guitars.
Exactly. And it's
and a song to go with it.
Absolutely.
A song and a story. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. 3 quarters in the truth kind of moment, kind of situation. So, speaking of that, let's go ahead and play that single for you. It's his new one. It's a good old country song by Mr. Cody. We'll play that song. We'll come back. We'll talk to him a little more about life, and maybe we get some live music out of him. So here we go. Good old country song by Cody Wayne.
Perfect.
I know that if you as a musician, you tune your guitar to 440, you might ought to change your tune. Look at that picture.
What is that?
Actually, 432 is a harmonic balance in the world.
James Taylor does that.
Does he really?
They call it the Taylor tuning. He tunes everything down to 432 because
wow.
it doesn't make any tonal differences,
It does.
but
It makes differences in here.
in your head
when
when
the
you hear it.
frequency-
You don't notice it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it's like something that registers differently.
But I thought I'd show you that. And I wrote
That's
it, I
amazing, actually.
wrote that down for you, so maybe you can experiment with that,
Absolutely.
or
That's fantastic.
Write you a song about 432, and if you go on the internet, when you this is actually a picture of a 432 tune in a drop of water. That's the difference it makes.
I want to try that.
Yeah.
I might have to find. I don't know if this one can't do it. I got to go to my music store anyway and
Yeah.
left my capo at the house.
Get you a 432 and just do some experimenting. I mean, maybe take that and look it up if you want to. If you don't,
No,
don't
yeah,
trash,
absolutely.
But I mean, it's something that I've showed several of my musical friends that tune, and they're like, "Dude, I've heard about that." And I said, "You need to check that out because they actually say 432 is a more calming. It smooths it out. So when next time you write one of them smooth songs,
Yeah.
throw it out there on 432 to see what happens.
That's,
That's a God frequency.
That's God
That
frequency.
is- yeah.
There you
That's
go.
God frequency. When it works like
it
that.
depends who you ask. That's James Taylor. That's
Exactly.
part of it too.
exactly.
So, hey, James Taylor does it. It's got to be worth something, right?
It's working for him.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't-
He's done all right. He's done all right.
He done all right.
Yeah, he's come a little ways. Joyce Hamilton Knight. Good morning.
Good morning, Joyce.
Hey, by the way, y'all remember he said, Mr. Cody Wayne here mentioned that if you guys can throw some inspirational quotes out here on Facebook Live, he will take those said quotes, try to write you a song out of them the next week or so, and then he'll get it back to us.
So that's going to be our Ballinger song.
Yeah,
That's
Check
it.
that out.
there you go,
Absolutely.
folks. Do it.
So
By
it'd be y'all.
a singer-songwriter that says y'all's.
Yeah.
Be y'all's to do what y'all want to with it.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
So,
It's good too, man.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I
thank
was,
you very much.
man, I appreciate you.
I'm not sure when we debuted a couple of weeks back. I think we debuted it on Tuesday of all days. It's your anniversary. We do New Music Tuesdays.
Actually, my anniversary is tomorrow, really.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's your birthday. It's your anniversary.
Yeah.
You know,
When'd you get married the day after your birthday?
This is my wife.
She told you to?
Yeah.
yeah. Happy birthday, now marry me.
Yeah, we from up till this point, we've done everything.
Right.
Radio promotions, we still do all the booking and everything. And so she's like, well, I want to get married down in Galveston. I said, okay.
There you go, about 10
She said,
seconds.
27th is a good day. Perfect. She said, your birthday's on 26th. Yes, ma'am. Good. You're playing a show that night. We're going to get married the next day. I said, okay.
All right, that's Cody Wayne. Good old country song. His new single. Fixing to be a new hit single.
That's right. Going
Good
all the way to
Yes.
the top. Y'all send it to the top.
Yeah, and he only mentioned something. I forgot to mention this out there, everybody. Listen, it is this man's birthday today.
Yeah, yes, it
Happy
is.
birthday.
And tomorrow
to
is his
you.
anniversary.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
So you guys be sure to get on Facebook Live and you check him out and give him a happy birthday.
Hey, we need a quote on Facebook Live, an inspirational thing.
Yep.
Because he said that he's going to take those quotes and stuff with him, and next 2 or 3 days he's going to write us a song for Ballinger and KRUN Radio and send them back to us, and we're going to play it.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that, does
That's
it?
right. It does.
So we are hanging out with Mr. Cody Wayne. Again, that was his new single, Good Old Country Song, man. Like I said, our first introduction to you was Addicted. Great song, did well for you guys, obviously.
Yes, it did. Thank
and
you.
then Good Old Country Song, man, and you gave the story about how that song kind of came about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just, again, that's awesome because I think that speaks towards the power of music and, in any way. It necessarily probably didn't, obviously heal your buddy. But,
Right.
But it took his mind out of the place he was at currently.
Exactly. Maybe it gave him a little hope.
Exactly.
To something to look forward to. So.
Yeah.
So you've been traveling all around Texas. You picking up gigs now, or what do you?
Man, we have been everywhere. Not just in Texas. We went from the last 2 weeks. I went from Texas to Kansas to Minnesota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. Came home for a night, did some laundry, said hi to the wife, went to San Antonio for a couple of days.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, babe.
Yeah.
Came back home, did some more laundry, got out the next day, flew to Florida for a week, got back Sunday, did some more laundry, left, came out this direction Monday, and so here we are today.
Explain to people the reception you get outside of Texas. We like to label things as Texas, red dirt, independent, whatever you want to call it. But it's beyond that.
It is. It's amazing everywhere you go because it's good.
Yeah.
Good music is good music, and people are going to like it no matter what it is, no matter where it is. And everybody's basically kind of the same, and everybody can relate to a good story.
And I think in this day and this society, because we like to sit here on KRUN here and try to spin things as positive as we can do it.
Right.
We have a bit that we've been working up. It's the flip side of the news. It's not, we take a negative hit, because negative headline, you throw a rock, you go hit one.
Exactly.
I mean, they're everywhere. And we want to try to flip it and find the positive side of it.
Yeah,
right.
The silver lining of the news. And I think, that's where we can get with music. People look for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a people are inherently positive.
We are.
We want to be.
We just got to dig
Exactly.
it out sometimes.
Exactly.
You got to go get in your suitcase and dig it out, get it out of the suitcase.
Right.
And put it on. I can wear that shirt.
Yeah, I've had it stuffed down in the fanny pack for several months now, but I'm about to dig that bad boy out because I need to be positive.
That's right.
But
Give
and
it
I
the
think
smell test. See if it
yeah,
works.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is still
If I can put that on.
this is still good positive. It's just I think we are, and I think that's what music brings out of folks. Because you can act a fool in the car singing any song
Oh yeah.
by
yeah.
yourself all day long.
I've got a song that you'll appreciate.
Yeah.
Talking about that one. If we got a little extra time, I'll play that one too.
We got all the time.
You play whatever you want to play, there, big boy.
I'm gonna go put this on auto drive, and I'm gonna sit in there and listen. No, yeah.
That's right.
No, but that's the truth of the music, I think, and that's also a hard truth of any type of Texas genre, country genre music. Just the positivity of it, or just the one to get back to the roots and the good old America. And
when
God
you
bless
when you
everybody.
hear a song, and you listen to the song, and at the end of that song you're going, wow, that dude's been following me around for about a week.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the kind of song you want to listen to.
When you're sitting in the car, they start to realize he's singing about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody out there watching me.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of playing some music, that's what we want to hear, man. It is Tuesday, and nothing just makes a Tuesday better than live music.
That's right.
All right.
So you got your guitar out
I do.
there.
Man, and this is going so well. I kind of want to play the good storied up songs.
Let's
that
play it,
that
dude.
don't-
Let's roll with it.
This one, man, this all happened to me in one night, and it's kind of got that Charlie Daniels Uneasy Rider and Western Swing kind of feel. And while I was in the Marines, I met a guy that was there, and I hope I'm not talking too much or rambling, but in North Carolina where we're at, they don't really dance the way we do to country music. And so he and I were dancing kind of around everybody with other girls and everything, and we kind of walked off the dance floor at the same time. We're like, literally, like we looked at each other, we're like, "You're from Texas?"
That's right.
He's like, "Yeah." He said, "You're from Texas too?" I said, "Yeah." goes, hey, we're friends, you know?
Yeah.
So from then on, we were friends, and then I got out to come back and go to school, but he stayed in. But he became the recruiter for the town that I was going to school in.
There you go.
And we didn't know that was going to happen. So I run into him again at the honky tonk, and I'm like, what are you doing here?
Right.
He's like, I'm the recruiter. Let's be roommates. Cool. Let's do that. So we moved in. I had to borrow his truck to go to some gigs for a weekend. And it was in bad shape, but it was in better shape than the Jeep I had was. And so we borrowed his truck to go to the gigs, and he's one of those guys that you call a prepper. You know, we had like 6-7 years worth of food stored up in weird places.
Right. He's ready.
Yeah. So I always called him
Sandwich under the
Sergeant.
couch.
Yep.
Yeah. I called him Sergeant Survivor all the time, jack around with him, just mess with him. And so this is a story of what happened to me all in one night.
Awesome.
So here we go. Well, I was heading back from Longview and doing all right. I'd opened up for Cody Johnson that night, and it was the last show of the week, and I just wanted to go home. That old Z71 wasn't running too bad, and it was raining outside, so I put everything in the cab, and the tail lights were out because the fuse was blown. Well, I broke down outside of Henderson, and I was sober, thank God for once, so I'm underneath this truck trying to figure it out. And there were 18-wheelers buzzing all around, and I'm soaking wet down here on the ground when a car pulls up behind me and a lawman steps out. So I go to meet him in my underwear, not taking my pants off, my only good pair. And he says, get on the ground. I did not resist. Then he starts laughing and shaking his head, and I made up a lie about the batter being dead. And he calls out on the radio, you ain't gonna believe this. Oh, the things that you see, paying your dues on the music scene. You lose count of the miles, traveling Texas country style. So I called up my roommate, he started Survivor. He can fix everything kinda like MacGyver with some duct tape, paper clips, and tin foil. Well, it brings all the tools and the jumper cables. Hell, it brings everything but the kitchen table. And I done checked all the fluids, including the oil. So we hooked everything up to his car, and he's beating on the solenoid with the crowbar. And I'm in the driver's seat trying to fire it up. Then I felt kinda stupid, couldn't help but laugh. That gauge was busted, but still said half. And I done run every drop of gas out of this old truck. Oh, the things that you see, paying your dues on the music scene. You lose count of the miles, traveling Texas country style. So I made a funnel out of a dipspit bottle, and he's in the driver's seat and mashing on the throttle. And that old 350 comes back to life like they always do. And we limped on back to the house that night, and I knew that soon the sun would rise. I thank those last few stars I made it through. Oh, the things that you see, paying your dues on the music scene. You lose count of the miles, traveling Texas country style. Traveling Texas country style. One more time. Traveling Texas country style.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I really feel like Landy might have lived that situation.
Yeah.
He's over here
I was
dying.
sitting over here thinking, I've been down that road.
Yeah.
I was
That
broke
same-
down on that road.
That same road. That same
That
road.
same
that's
officer
Henderson.
looked at me and laughed too.
Yeah. They did, man. I'd like, man, it's raining. This is the only good pair of jeans I got. My only good shirt I got.
I'm going to a gig, so I gotta take this off.
Yeah, and so I'm out there in a white t-shirt and my boxers underneath the truck, and he pulls up and I roll out, and I'm like, hey! He's like, whoa, hold on. Just get down for a second. All right. Everything's all right, you know? So,
It's just going to get entertaining from here.
What
yeah.
are you doing under the truck?
Yeah.
I'd like to see the dash cam
In your
video.
underwear.
Yeah, hope you don't ever run for office. He's going to come up and say that he was a,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
molesting
Cody
his truck.
Wayne? Yeah. And is he in his boxers talking to that cop?
You're going to see the video. He
Yeah,
just rolled out of the truck.
That is awesome, man. You're right. That is like a Charlie Daniels, like, Johnny Lee, the fast pace, that old school. Love it, man. That's
The Western swing stuff, man. I love it.
That's
That's
right. You could burn a dance floor plumb up listening to that song.
I'll tell you, we talk about that all the time, going dancing. You're right about that, dancing differently.
Yeah.
It's. I say all the time too, though, that I don't know what I'm old because I'm going at it now, going, I don't know what you kids are calling that dancing. That ain't dancing. I watch these people go around and dance for. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah. It's entertaining.
Yeah, but it's funny because this whole dancing thing. I get on there and I don't know that song is fast and short and sweet.
Yeah.
Because if you start to hit 3.5, 4 minutes on a song of dancing, we done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell my baby I can't.
I'm tired.
My legs are burning. My hips are. Why are my hips hurting? So yeah, no, that's awesome. We're hanging out with Cody Wayne in studio, hanging out with Jeff, Landy, and Cody. Man, just playing some good country music on a Tuesday here in the Agriplex. Hope it's going great for you guys. We're going to squeeze some more stuff out of them because we can.
That's right.
There you go.
I mean, that's the way we're going to run.
You're running the show. Let's run it.
Let's run it. Let's just keep going. Hope you ain't doing enough for the next 3 hours hanging out with.
There you go.
I'm game.
Hanging out with Jeff and Landy. Hey, he also mentioned, guys, I want to put this out there. I want to let you guys get on Facebook and check it out. Go to our Facebook page at KRUN 1400 AM. You can live stream Mr. Wayne here playing for us. But also, he put a little challenge out there to you folks. He wants you to put some quotes there, a quote, something in the comment section of the video, and we'll choose a particular quote, and then he'll give him a little bit. He's going to throw together a song for you guys. It's a little special song for Ballinger. For us. And he'll send it back to us, and he'll get it sent over to us.
We'll play it on radio.
Let us have at it, and just something a little special we want to do for Ballinger. So get on Facebook. Get on the Facebook and go to our page and type in the comments.
That's right.
And remember, continuing on here before he leaves, let's get it rolling so we can give him some good ideas as he walks out the door. No, he might write something really good.
I'm talking about #1 song. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's it.
We're
out of Ballinger, Texas.
We're shooting for the moon right here.
That's right.
So, all right. Well, speaking of that, what you got going on, boss?
Well, let's do one of the singles, man. One of the earlier ones. This one I wrote for my wife, and it's kind of the same way. There's a new one that's going to be coming out here, but this one is something just my wife said everyday life. Usually she'd go with us on trips when we weren't going as often, but we started going out for a couple of weeks at a time. She couldn't go, and so like every woman in Texas does, when she puts her feet up on the dash and goes to sleep.
That's it.
And so she wasn't there to do that. And
her little sunburn on the top of her feet.
Yeah, her little footprints weren't on the windshield on that side of the truck.
Man, how true was that, dude? Jeez.
Yeah, and I called her and I said, at about 3 o'clock in the morning, if you ever drive through Lufkin or Diboll, Texas, there's a big Chevron truck stop that sits on the right. And I'd stopped and got a sandwich and some chips, and I took off, and I called her and I said, all right, everything's all right. I'm on the road, but I kind of miss having your footprints on the windshield. And she was asleep. She's like, well, dummy, why don't you just write the song? I sit there and say, well, yes, ma'am. And I was literally, and that's the song. That's how it came about. Awesome. And so
that was the inspirational moment.
Yeah, that was it. And both it's just like both of us were like, that's the next song.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's awesome.
It's called Footprints on the Windshield. Well, I've been gone too long, and girl, I know that it's hard on you, so hard on you, 'cause it's starting to show. So come on in and we'll head out of town, find the perfect spot where we can't be found, and get back everything that we've been missing. Yeah, tonight I want your footprints on my windshield. Oh, tonight I want you to know just how I feel. You can kick your heels up on the dash, press your toes up against skies tonight. I want your footprints on my windshield. Well, I can't believe it. It's hard to believe that I'm here with you. I've been out chasing dreams, these six-string dreams have been missing me some you. I'm gonna dance with you in my headlights. I'm gonna grab your heart and hold it tight and get back everything that we've been missing. Yeah, tonight I want your footprints on my windshield. Oh, tonight I want you to know just how I feel. And you can kick your heels up on the dash and press your toes up against the glass tonight. I want your footprints on my windshield. Kick your boots off and lean on back. Close your eyes and keep us right on track tonight. Yeah, tonight I want your footprints on my windshield. Oh, tonight I want you to know just how I feel. And you can kick your heels up on the dash and press your toes up against the glass tonight. Oh, tonight, yeah, tonight I want your footprints on my windshield.
There you go, buddy.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. That really brings it on down. How, you know, it don't matter what time of day it is or what time of the night it is. You know, you're rolling down the road. It's pretty cool having the boss lady over in the passenger seat with her feet up on the windshield. That way, you know, you don't have to say anything. It's just she's there.
Exactly.
You know, I tell you, you know, and it's funny because you're right. You sit there even when they're not, because you see the toe prints. And I said that to myself driving. I go get my kids from McGregor or Dallas, depending on which way we're going. And a lot of times, well, it's just me. And sometimes I'm not used to it just being me because I'm home all the time now. And as I'm driving down the road, I look over and I don't, you know, I'm like, you just kind of see it in the sunlight. You see those little footprints. Because, you know, she ain't about 5'4", and she's straight kneed all the way to the
Right? Oh, yeah.
You know, if I did that, I'd get stuck and we'd have a big old issue. But
Yeah.
anyway, get your feet off the dash, son. No, but anyway, you know, and it's awesome, man. You know,
I mean it is, and it's just everybody's been there. You know, even if you're just, you know, cleaning your truck up to go out for that weekend, you're like, why don't you keep putting your feet on the dash?
Yeah.
You know,
And
but
that's
the
okay.
first-
I'm gonna leave them up there.
Exactly, but the first time you go over there to clean your truck and those footprints aren't there, you're like, man, you know.
Well, that's the awesomeness of it because you've been talking about her a lot, you know. So obviously she's had a lot of inspiration on where you're heading.
Oh yeah, she's
You
the
know,
driving force
where you come
to
from.
everything. You know, she's the boss lady. She knows how to. She took a hobby to something that could be a career. You know, she knew how to do that, and she's been, you know, she's the one that's when you get back to the house at 3 a.m, you got to leave at 6 to go do something. She's like the one kind of nudging you, get up, time to go. No, I don't want to. Hey, shut up. You asked for this. You know?
Exactly. You
Go on.
wanted it, you got it.
This is your path. Get out there and get on it.
That is right. I got this back here, so you go ahead and just
That's
do your
it.
thing. So, alrighty, well, man, it's a heck of a day, right?
What a
here.
morning.
Yeah, good stuff. Got you all pumped up, you know, good music coming through. Hope it's going great for everybody else out there. It is Jeff Landy. You've been hanging out with Mr. Cody Wayne. So, where can we get your music, bud?
You can find it, you know, anywhere, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you can download music. You can go to their website, CodyWayneMusic.com, It'll get you all the links to everything, the merch, the social media stuff, or you can come by the house.
Schedule.
Yeah, you can come by the house. I'll give you a copy and play you a song, whatever.
There you go.
You know, get the tour schedule. Find out where I know we're going to be. Kind of back up. It's toward Midland, but this area, Midland, and then a couple other places along the I-20 route there for coming up, and so come out and see us, man. It's a big flying circus. You know, we
awesome.
like to have fun, and I'll be climbing and swinging on things, and so it'll be fun.
So get out here and get excited, y'all. Check it out. All right, Mr. Cody Wayne hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Call in and request his new single, Good Old Country Song.
Please
right.
do, yeah.
Yeah, let's get some spins built up for that bad boy. Call in. It's a good time talking to you, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thank y'all for having me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary to your inspiration.
That's
What I mean?
Thank you.
I'm glad you get that.
Glad you got to spend part of your birthday here. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry we intruded on your birthday.
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
cool that you came by.
We made a cake, but we
man,
big
this
folk.
is-
It didn't quite make it.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you're late.
Well, thank y'all for having me, and thank y'all for what y'all are doing for music, man, and keeping, the cool, real, down home. I mean, just relaxed vibe, because this is what music's all about. This is where the good stuff comes from.
Yes.
So.
Exactly. All righty, guys. We appreciate you guys listening to us. It's Jeff and Landy. We're going to cue off here and leave you guys with this quote from our police chief,
Right.
Mr. Stanley Marish. By the way, mind you, they are having the Crace event tonight at the auditorium here.
At
That is
6
your-
o'clock.
At 6 o'clock. So you guys get out there and check that out. It's a very important event to teach you how to deal with a active shooter situation. Civilian response to an active shooter event. Our police department's going out of the way to put it on for you guys. Get out there to the auditorium, learn yourself something, and help increase situational awareness. So thanks to the chief for doing that. And he says, sometimes a dirt road is smoother than a paved road. So
I like
That's
that.
right.
I like that.
there it is. I appreciate you guys listening. It is 9:50 here in the Agriplex, and we will see you tomorrow for a little Way Back Wednesday. You guys stay tuned. Thanks for listening.
Perfect.
Oh, that's good stuff,
Dude,
man.
That was
Man,
fun.
I appreciate that.
Thank
Enjoyed
y'all
hanging
very
out with
much.
you, man.
Absolutely, I enjoyed it. This is fun.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff, man. And
Don't tell your singing buddies that, hey, man, y'all need to stop by now. Guys are nuts.
I'll tell them.
Yeah.
Give us more to do.
Yeah.
So, no, man, I mean, yeah, that was, it's funny because we asked for a quote. We'll just get hit. But
Yeah.
no, we don't. We have a lot more viewers today, actually, though. Just
Yeah.
nobody typed in. Nobody wanted to have to with their responsibility.
Bye,
Thank
y'all.
See y'all later. Thank y'all.
Yep. You gotta hold your hand.